to Health Origins. Tonight it's part 2 of our cooking lesson and it's making pesto, making cashew pesto. So enjoy! Right, so I'm going to be showing you how to make this lovely cashew basil pesto. It's been quite popular with people that tried it. So, and Alana loves it, so I'm going to be showing her how she can make it herself. So we've got a cup of soaked cashew nuts. I soaked them overnight, but you could soak for 2-4 hours. Or if you really push for time, you can pour the boiling water on them and it'll be enough of half an hour then. So I've rinsed them off and drained them. So I'm going to be put them. So I use a tall pitcher for this because I've got a stick blender. So I use my stick blender and a tall pitcher and it works quite well. So I've got the nuts in there. Then I've got a cup of washed basil leaves that I've just put about a cup in there. You could put more. You could put both 2 cups of basil, but really, just to save on money and, to bulk it up, I put a cup of spinach as well, and it's, and the basil's taste is not as strong then, it's kind of a bit more milder. So I put a cup of washed and ready spinach in there too. There we go. Then also I've got a clove of garlic that we minced. So you could put 2 if you like your things really garlicky, but this one's quite a big clove, so I think 1 is enough. So we put that. I mean, you could use garlic powder as well if you wanted to. If you didn't have any fresh garlic, that would work as well, but maybe not as a fresh or a strong flavour. Then I've got some lemon juice here. I'm going to be using about 3 tablespoons, so it's about 1.5 lemons, or if you have a big lemon it might be enough from 1 lemon. So 2, 3, well actually it's kind of all really. I might just leave that a little bit and just see if we need it more as we go along. And then I put about a quarter cup of nutritional yeast, or you could put like 4 tablespoons. So this is 1/3 of it. So I'm going to put a little bit less. Yeah, so nutritional yeast to give that cheesiness. And then that's that also. Then we need some salt. So I'll put half a teaspoon of salt for now and see if we need any more. So a good half a teaspoon in here. And then we'll put 1 teaspoon of coconut syrup. You could use maple syrup, or you could even possibly use molasses, any kind of a sweetener, that would work. So 1 teaspoon to give a little bit of sweetness. And that's it. And then we'll blend it all up and show you the results, and we'll get Alana to taste and confirm whether it's how she likes it. So, and off we go blending. So obviously make sure while you blend you mix the nuts and with the spinach, start with the spinach, and that becomes a little bit more wet, and then that'll help you to go down to the nuts. So yeah, just basically work it. You can also blend this with your blender or food processor as well, whichever option works best for you. I prefer it with a stick blender and a tall jug. I find it works best because I find with the blenders it sticks to the sides a lot when it's spinning, and I have to keep on wiping the sides and turn it back on. It probably would work well in the food processor. I haven't done with that yet, but yeah, I just like this because it's just 1 jug to wash, and just a stick blender, easy enough. So yeah, let's get to it. So now it's coming into a paste, it's turning kind of into a pesto, but it's thick, quite thick. So if you find that it's a bit too thick and you want a bit runnier consistency. You could, what I normally use is some green olive brine, because that seems to be nice and tangy and salty, so I could use like a tablespoon or two of this, or you could also add apple cider vinegar as well. So I'm going to add just a tablespoon of the olive water and then thin it just that little bit. So now it's looking the right consistency. I think it's important to taste test it to see if it's the right taste.
It's delicious. This is the best pesto ever.
Do you want a little bit more tang, what do you think, or is it okay?
Maybe just a little bit more tang.
Yeah. So we'll just finish off that lemon juice we had and blend it for a couple more minutes, and then we'll put it in the jar. So there's Alana with her final product.
Yes, and I guarantee you this is the best pesto you will ever taste. I am completely hooked on it. Every time I see Inga, I ask her to make me the pesto.
Yeah. So there you go. There you have it. There's
Definitely
the pesto.
have to try it.